Who do you think will win? One proxy or 100 Vivians? The answer is
Lord Faith, Lord Faith, Lord Faith, Lord Faith, Lord Faith.
What's up, doggos? Welcome back to another Zenless ZZZero reaction playthrough video. We are doing the final finale as we wrap up season 1 of Zenless's story with the epilogue part B of Bury Your Tears with the Past. If you remember, last time we left off the sacrifices. We were introduced to the 2 phantom thieves. Freshen up. I'm already fresh as fuck. Hugo, Vlad, Ravenlock. He ended up revealing himself as a member of the Ravenlock family, and Vivian. And also Vivian can see into the future, but it's only disastrous events. We also learned that the mayor of New Eridu tasked us with obtaining a certain gem from a local auction that happens to be the sacrifice core from the Belle construction arc, the one from that, that fake ethereal. The Mockingbirds orchestrated a whole thing, and they retrieved the gem instead. It came to a whole confrontation. Hugo acted as if he was colluding with the villain, the antagonist, which is Hartman. They drop the gem and Hartman scurries off with it. I don't think we have the gem. And Lycaon supposedly kills Vivian.
What did he say? What the fuck?
There's just one thing that's been concerning me ever since the livestream happened. There is a certain scene they flashed briefly where Vivian injects herself with a ethereal serum. The same kind that shot young Haramusa on the neck. The same one that Bringer used to turn himself into a sacrifice. Character death? Question mark? Because once you become corrupted, there's no going back.
Or so I thought.
Working with a
Shut the fuck up, Adobe. We all pirate your softwares. No one's paying for that shit.
Is the one who foretells tragedy.
Oh.
A sage who warns
Oh
of
shit, there's
thorns
someone
ahead.
singing in this.
Or a harbinger of disaster itself.
Oh, Harbinger mentioned.
You say, Vivian, Vivian.
Whoa.
You need to open your eyes and tell everyone what you see in the future.
A premonition.
But they also
This is really different.
your tears only
Artistic.
bring misfortune. They scream, they curse, they demand.
I like it. I like it. Very interesting style.
That person is different.
Hey, Keiki. Oh,
I'm with the
this song as well.
I will keep moving forward. I will shine even brighter. I will get closer to them.
I appreciate the conviction.
A bunch of imposters. How dare
She
you
didn't
tarnish
let that
Ethan's
ability get the
name.
best of her.
Unforgivable. Be gone.
Also killed a bunch of people, apparently. She moved forward because I'm assuming she had that power from a young age. Yeah, this was done in what do you call those? You see in those churches, the glass art on the windows. Yeah, this was done closely to that. That's what I was reminded of. Dude, I love the music. Who sang it? Please tell me they credited them. They didn't. Don't know if you guys have seen the Daniel Craig James Bond movies, but in a weird way, this track was reminding me of Skyfall. Love like
I
a
hope
bouquet.
this letter finds you well. This is Vivian.
Hey.
I'm writing a letter for Lord Phaethon.
not much of a florist, to be honest. Wow. Hoyo anime at it again.
Oh, you're here. Then let's go.
Is that us? Oh damn, cherry blossoms.
If we could be together again next year. I don't mean it like that.
Okay. Tsundere, sure. Dang, this is a lot of 2D animation.
It's just willow bouquet.
It's very pretty.
Hope you understand my feelings.
I mean, I think you've made your feelings abundantly clear. No, you're trampling the flowers. That's a lot of violet. Oh.
I really like the way you look at me.
Whoa. Another style change?
Lord Phaethon, is that you? Where are you? Lord Phaethon. Lord Phaethon, these are for you. My favorite flowers.
This make me feel uneasy.
How amazing it would be to meet you in person. Someday, I'll share with you all that I adore. Vivian.
She cries. Yeah, I mean, remember part A, she cried when she had the vision of the death of that mother. Ooh. What the? By the time your journey, you discover Sienna with her eyes closed peacefully.
I've had this ability to see the future since I was a little girl.
I don't blame her. It's like horrific things she's always seeing. This part was probably her premonition. She saw a vision of us falling from the sky. That might be teasing season 2 instead, because remember, Yixuan has black wings. And we also had black wings. More and more and more, they just barely use the demos to show gameplay anymore. Has bro been sitting here since last patch? I swear he was playing. Dude, he's still failing in Pac-Man. How trash are you, bro? You originally planned to watch some videotapes and rest on the sofa, but you end up falling asleep instead until you hear something nearby. That's so mean, though. What?
Time on me.
Vivian?
Huh?
Vivian?
Damn bro, these bitches gay.
When did you come in?
I didn't disturb your sleep, did I?
Bury your tears with the past. Part B.
When I got here, the other Lord Phaethon said you were resting on the couch and just let me in.
And you decided to rest on the side. Okay. Very sly.
I was going to sit here looking super cute, hands cupping my face. You know, like the #1 sleepy face I want to wake up to pose. I can't believe I ended up falling asleep myself.
No, so cute.
Being able to see you sleeping peacefully is already the highlight of my day. No, my entire month. Though it is a bit late. But good morning, Lord Phaethon. It seems someone deliberately leaked the story that Hugo is an illegitimate child of the Ravenlock family.
Oh,
But I haven't found the source yet.
deliberately.
Could it be Hugo's uncle, Hartman?
I suspected that too. He could be using Hugo's background to make people believe Mockingbird is just another Top's pawn.
But remember though, in the start of the live stream for 1.7,
A member of New Eridu's notorious Phantom Thieves syndicate, Mockingbird, is actually from a Top's family. And the Ravenlock family's reputation has taken a serious hit. This time, I win.
he was using that to frame Hartman and destroy his reputation even further.
I was surprised to find that the public isn't turning on Hugo. They're actually starting to see him in a better light. Public outcry against Hartman is growing, with many believing he murdered Hugo for his own selfish gain. Topes is hosting an industry summit this week, a responsibility usually handled by the Ravenlocks. But my sources tell me another family has taken over this year at the last minute. If I'm not mistaken, Topes is intentionally keeping its distance from the Ravenlock family due to the current public sentiment. Hartman, in all likelihood, must have taken the sacrifice core. Who knows what kind of deal he'll strike with the Exaltists. I'm sure you have important faith in matters to discuss. Take your time. I'll just be waiting outside.
Belle, Lycaon's outside the video store. He knows Vivian is with us, so he's hesitant about coming in. He's stressing over what he did to Hugo in front of Vivian. But he really needs to talk to us. Maybe you should go speak with him first.
Is he here to tell us that he didn't actually kill Hugo? Like on my mail.
Good morning, Master Proxy.
Good morning, Lycaon.
It's an urgent request from the mayor.
Oh.
As a former member of Mockingbird, I'm concerned about Miss Vivian. Hugo made many mistakes and betrayed the principles of Mockingbird, but I'm certain he didn't intend to put Miss Vivian or you in danger. I don't know Miss Vivian very well, and I was the one who took her companion's life.
No, you fucking didn't.
Vivian's doing just fine. She might be tougher than you think. If you're really concerned, why not just talk to her directly? If you'd like to apologize, it should be face to face, right?
That's reassuring to hear. I trust your judgment. You've always had a sharp eye for people. Would you mind coming in with me? I'd like to apologize to Miss Vivian in person.
Alright. Return to the video store with Lycaon. Vivian doesn't seem to have much of a reaction to Lycaon's arrival.
Miss Vivian, I'm very sorry about Hugo.
You don't have to explain anything. I'm also part of Mockingbird. Hugo had his fixations and ambitions. I also have things I must see through. I'm determined to get to the bottom of the Exaltists and the sacrifices.
As a former member of Mockingbird, you have my deepest respect. You have my word, whatever comes next. I would never harm you or Master Proxy. As for Hugo, please accept my condolences.
Condolences? That's not necessary. Mockingbird has plenty of tricks up its sleeves. This isn't the kind of act that ends so easily.
You're right.
Huh?
While the mayor cannot handle this personally, he will make sure we have all the intel and support we need.
Like money, right?
I'll set up a call with the mayor so he can speak with you both directly. When you've made up your minds, you can find me at the Ballet Twins.
You're always at the Ballet Twins. The Ballet Twins. It seems you and Miss Vivian have made your decision.
I'll connect the call to the mayor now.
Hey, Mayor.
My dear friends, I'm glad you're willing to keep working with me. As mayor, I can't fully condone Mockingbird's actions, but personally, I had a lot of respect for Mr. Hugo Vlad. Man, shut your bitch! The sacrifices were created by an Exaltist named Landon, who was active in Janus Quarter.
Oh shit, we gotta hold on. I should have pulled up my lore notes.
Mr. Landon passed away in an accident a few years ago.
Bruh.
He was researching sacrifices and was said to have created a batch of serum that could turn living people into sacrifices.
Oh.
The serum wasn't stable, and after his death, the recipe was lost.
Made the serums first, and they refined it.
Bringer's map marks the locations where the Exaltists' most successful attempts at creating sacrifices were. If my guess is correct, Hartman has gotten in touch with the remaining members of the Exaltists that used to follow Landon, helping them create new sacrifices.
But what's in it for Topes?
A sacrifice outbreak would throw the city into chaos. And that's when Topes steps in, taking control of the situation on their terms. Public trust will shift towards Topes. And Mr. Mayor, you might find yourself in an unfavorable situation.
Still sharp as ever, Miss Vivian.
What exactly do we stand to gain from partnering with you?
We have a common enemy. While our ideologies may differ, we can work together on this. And as proof of good faith, I may not know exactly where Hartman is, but I can fan the flames over Mockingbird's death and escalate conflicts within the Ravenlock family.
So it was you behind the rumors.
Naughty, you're teasing.
After looking into it, I found that the dormant sacrifice you discovered wasn't the only one. There are more places where sacrifices might be lying dormant. I'd like to ask you to retrieve the sacrifices from those locations. On top of that, I've asked a friend to help monitor your physical condition, and maybe even uncover more of your potential. Her research overlaps with your teacher's work.
A friend.
She's a Void Hunter rank special investigator.
Yixuan, miss big guns, but not big arms.
I'll leave the rest to you then. I've got to go.
I hope we can trust you, Mayor.
I would never turn down Lord Phaethon.
Well, why is she 54? Oh. Oh. The intro.
Lord Phaethon, thank you for trusting Mockingbird and me.
No thanks needed. They're bang boo. How are you running with those heels? That's the question you should ask Kujo Sarah. Have you seen those?
Has someone already taken the dormant sacrifice from here?
They have. Two dudes.
Ravenlocks have always been a shady bunch. No surprise they've gone downhill over the years.
I heard they were pretty loaded back in the day. What kind of business did they run?
No clue. On the surface, their businesses seemed legit, but who knows what was happening behind the curtain.
Probably something with the sacrifices. I mean, how else would he know about the dormant ones left around here for years? He was so sure that even if those original sacrifices didn't work out, he had a backup plan. I just happened to overhear something while I was next to Mr. Edmund one day. What's Top's
Edmund, that
research?
guy with the...
What is that?
After the two Tops and police left, Vivian appears visibly unsettled.
Hartman, that fool. He'll do anything to get into Tops, even if it means playing with fire. She's an Exaltist. Human lives have never mattered to her. The more people get dragged in, the greater the danger.
Who's the she you're talking about? Sarah.
No!
The she I'm referring to is with the Exaltists. Someone I have a history with.
Who?
That's why I never meant to hide anything from you.
Female.
It's just that for me, the Exaltists bring back painful memories. And I'm not ready to face them yet. Please give me a little more time.
That's cool.
I promise I'll tell you everything.
Everyone's got a past, and you don't have to dig up old wounds if you don't want to. I can see the Vivian I know now is super brave and kind. I believe you've really put in the work.
Lord Phaethon, if we weren't in such a hurry, I'd spend 3 whole hours singing your praises.
I'm sure you will.
3 hours later.
There's someone up ahead.
Wait, it's her. It's the woman. Mysterious guest. This mysterious woman. Oh fuck, is this the Exaltists?
May the Creator guide us.
It's you watching this
I
as
knew
well.
it was you, Vivian.
Is this the her?
Camille, what are you doing here, sis? Are you destroying the dormant sacrifice?
Sis.
Don't call me sis. I'm not your sister.
Are you trying to stop the Exaltists?
I never left the Exaltists.
You know what Landon did back then.
Lord Landon did it for the Creator.
Lord
His
Land.
methods may have been extreme, but they were necessary. Back then, you walked away. You should do the same now.
But we can't just ignore what you're doing.
Are you being forced into this? I can help you.
Help me? Like how you helped her? Vivian, you're crying. You see me, don't you?
No,
You haven't changed a bit, Vivian. No need to hide your tears. I know exactly what's ahead for me.
She just saw a vision of Camille.
She loathes you. I won't tell her we met today. Don't show yourself around us again.
Camille! Out of my sight.
After fighting off the Ethereals, you searched for a long time but you don't find any dormant sacrifices. After deliberating with Vivian, you decide to leave the Hollow for now and figure out your next move. That's just any fun way.
The Exaltists have been actively destroying the dormant sacrifices.
Destroy? Do they need like parts of these sacrifices or something?
One of them is someone I once knew. When I was a child, I stayed with the Exaltists for a while.
Oh.
Back then, Landon was one of the most respected figures among the Exaltists in this region. A lot happened. After Landon died, I left. I can't turn a blind eye to the sacrifices. I know all too well how many lives have been lost bringing them into existence. That's why I asked Hugo to investigate, starting with the sacrifice core.
Vivian.
Please stop. I'm not looking for comfort. We've got bigger things to focus on. But when I do need comforting, I'll come straight to you. Just so you know, I'm not the easiest to console.
How much pampering do you need?
That conversation between those two Tepes employees back in the Hollow is still bothering me. They said Hartman had a backup plan. And that got me thinking about some news that was quietly swept under the rug. Lately, there have been mining accidents in Ravenlock-controlled areas. Many workers have died. The families were paid off with huge settlements, way more than usual.
Are you saying they made up the accidents and the workers' deaths?
Precisely.
Are they being experimented on?
I'm planning to reach out to some
You know,
old
with
friends, see if they've heard anything about this.
Turns into the ugliest abominable thing known to existence. It's not like it even gives you a fucking makeover. Do you see how it turned Bringer into the ugliest piece of shit ever? What's the incentive? What? Oh. The death of Bringer. I'm sorry, this bell. What? What the fuck? Who's posting this?
Family.
An old friend of mine said she has some new intel.
Old friend of yours.
I learned a lot about data scraping on the internet thanks to her.
Boy, ain't no fucking way, boy.
It's Rain! Oh my god, it's Rain!
Rain! Long time no see.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Rain?
You two knew each other?
Yeah, big surprise.
Yeah, Phaethon. Long time no see.
You actually know that Lord Phaethon is Lord Phaethon?
Sure.
Oh, by the way, your idol.
Rain! Let's not bring up old stuff.
Remember when you traced that post on Internet to 6th Street and actually went to check it out? And you came back all bummed, spouting nonsense. Like there was only a black cat at the location, and maybe your idol is actually a talking cat.
I think I know that black cat. Inky. It's Inky.
I know that black cat. I'm always sneaking its snacks.
Lord Phaethon, please, let's drop this topic. I shouldn't have come to see you.
The Ravenlock family's claim that those missing workers died in an accident? Don't buy it. The last signal from those workers was near the Hollow. Then communication went dark. I think they were taken into the Hollow.
Because of course they were.
And yes, a few days ago, there were some creepy sounds coming from an abandoned warehouse by the port.
Oh, Elpis port?
Thank you, Rain.
If you still want to find your idol, hit me up. I've been curious for a while.
Alright!
Shut the fuck up!
Whoever they are in real life, they've become a part of you. If you find this person, don't chicken out. Go meet them. People will appreciate you for who you are.
Rain.
Rain waves goodbye and leaves. Vivian mentions she knows someone who's really skilled at finding people in real life. So you follow her and continue your way.
Let's hurry.
Oh, it's one Denny Boo. Haven't you learned anything? I learned. Pet one Denny Boo. Give Denny. Vivian walks forward and taps the caramel on the shoulder.
Don't take me back, please.
We simply want to know where the Ravenlock family took you and what they made you do.
I can't say. I can't tell you. I have a family.
Oh! English, motherfucker! Do you speak it? Yes!
Hartman offered a huge amount of money, looking for workers to go into the Hollow to guard something. When we got there, they handed us some pills, saying they'd improve our aptitude for ether, for us to last longer in the Hollow. But after I took them, everything went fuzzy. Something was definitely off about those pills. When I woke up, I saw my coworkers dead in front of me.
Oh.
and there was blood all over my hands.
Is it pills with like small amounts of the ether serum in them, or
They said
what?
something about me being a good experiment.
Oh.
Moved me somewhere else and locked me up. They wanted to inject me with something. I got scared and didn't know what was gonna happen.
They're testing who was capable to withstand it first, and then use those that survived as.
Those pills they gave us, they make you hallucinate.
I know you're not lying. We'll arrange for your protection. You can rest easy and recover, and your family won't be dragged into this. Once this is all over, you will be able to reunite with them.
You and Vivian contact Lycaon, the mayor. The mayor representing Victoria Housekeeping agrees to protect the worker and will keep his identity confidential. Soon, Rena arrives and takes the man away. You're remarkably...
I've been meaning to say this for a while, Vivian. You're just so calm and decisive when things get tough. Totally different from the impression you gave me at first.
Actually, I wasn't always like this. I used to run away when things got tough. There was even a point where I just wanted to disappear, as if my very existence was the source of suffering.
You're suicidal.
Perhaps leaving it all behind could put an end to the pain.
Gotta find a way to live with it.
And just as Rain said, I've come a long way from who I used to be. Tell me more about you, Lord Vathan. Where have you been? And what have you experienced?
Too much.
I feel like I've been through a lot lately. My brother and I even lost our Vathan account.
Oh, this is the reminiscing moment. Because, you know, last chapter of season 1.
Everything started when the Cunning Hares took something from the Red Fang gang.
Then they fell into a hollow, then we had to rescue them. As you walk along the river of Luminous Square with Vivian, you start sharing your stories. Although she wasn't part of them, she's been to the places where they took place. Cunning Hares, lost her account, got Fairy, Nekomata, Pearlman when he was still a dick and not just a short potato man, and then Bellabog Industry, Victoria Housekeeping, Outer Ring, Pompeii. Oh, I still can't believe they took Pompeii from us. She's been to the chaotic hollow of the Camille, good and weak. She has her favorite sandwich at Cheesetopia. She's even received a star ticket from the Officer Mew Mew for rescuing Bamboo. You're amazed at the coincidences of life in Yerudu, and how your paths have crossed so many times without realizing it. After a long chat, it's time for a meal.
Remember, it should be around here. That store's been sitting in my favorites for ages.
Oh, it's this cutscene where she goes shy. What is it?
Lord Vathan!
What's up?
I've seen that black cat on 6th Street. That harmonica in the outer ring you mentioned. I've heard it before, too. I've even been to the monument outside Hollow Zero.
Oh.
But none of that was a coincidence. It was me. Following you. And now I've finally made it to your side.
Oh.
Ever since I was little, I had been seen as the bringer of bad fortune.
You know, borderline stalking. Yeah. Since season chapter 1. That's so romantic, guys. So every coincidence was never a coincidence. But I like that scene though. She has good intentions though, but it's a wee bit creepy.
Every tear I shed brought disaster. I've heard too many curses to count. I loathed my tears as much as I despised my own existence.
Right, because every time you cried, it was a vision of something horrible.
One night, I stumbled upon a post discussing me, whether they knew me or not. Everyone seemed convinced that I was the source of the curse. Some mocked me with cruel intent. Some wished I would vanish, and others speculated maliciously.
I mean, but it really isn't the case though. Dude, tragedies and death happen all the time, but she just points it out. Specifically, a lot. Sadly, they make a big deal out of it.
It really seemed that my very existence was a disaster.
It wasn't
In that moment, as darkness enveloped the city, I saw lights flickering to life all around New Eridu. So many lights. And not knowing where to go, I thought, if only I could disappear into those lights. I made up my mind. And right then, my phone rang. I decided to take one last look. I wanted to know who left me my final message from this world. It was you, Lord Vathan.
Me? Was she about to jump?
Wait, really? Me?
What?
Yes. And I checked with the other Lord Vathan. You were the one using the account at that time.
Really? What are we
I know
saying?
you probably don't remember it. After all, it was just an ordinary day, with an ordinary post and meaningless comments on. But for me, it was the night I finally realized where I could go.
To our side.
I wanted to walk the paths you had walked, see the sights you had seen. And then, one day, share it all with you, face to face.
So what exactly did the comments say?
Well, you'll have to figure it out for yourself.
Oh, come
I'm not telling you. So, Lord Vathan, thank you. Not only for that comment you made that day, which was a silver lining for me, but also for giving me the courage to become who I am today, the Vivian standing right in front of you now. Lord Vathan, I truly like who I've become.
I mean, it's the fact that we don't know who she is back then, but then we left a comment. What could we have said? She's basically saying that whatever we wrote back then, we became the reason she now lives. We're the reason she keeps living. The wind skims across the surface of the water, lifting Vivian's hair and brushing it against her cheek. The lights reflected in her eyes danced and flickered, as if eager to share the stories of the past, both good and bad, the happy and the sad. Emotions intertwine with the narratives, and you feel as though you're witnessing the path she's traveled. Wow, that was quite the thing to learn.
Master Proxy, Miss Vivian. The gentleman Rena brought back has stabilized and calmed down now. We've identified where Hartman is hiding the core. He also mentioned that Hartman plans to trade the core with a group of people.
The Exaltists.
We suspect that this group consists of members from the Exaltists. Please ensure your safety, and I wish you all the best.
Where's the sacrifice core?
Mr. Sanders.
I'm curious, what Lady Dina's got lined up for me in return?
I'm just here to verify that the core you mentioned is real.
It seems Hartman is trying to bargain for more. What a greedy and insatiable man. And I can't shake the feeling that Camille doesn't want Hartman and Dina to meet. Why is that?
Who's Dina? Is that the her?
Kind of.
I sometimes forget that we're like literally there following them, so still need some getting used to.
Ethereals! Stay away from Lord Vathan! Looks like Hartman's trying to negotiate for more leverage. Hand over what's in the box.
The bodyguards! I missed you guys. You guys were so trash when I did the Astral quest.
Lord Vathan, the box is empty.
Fuck.
How did you even find your way here?
Oh, shit.
Where's the core in the box? What did you do with it?
Oh.
You call this keeping the sacrifice core safe?
Hey, we didn't do shit.
Vivian, it's been ages.
What the actual fuck
This is Lady Dina?
Dina!
Oh my, you actually remember me. So sweet.
What kind of clothing is that? That's the dress code for the Exaltists?
Tell me, do you ever dream about the people you've killed? Are they crying in your head all night?
Back then, I had no idea.
You had no idea? While you were soaking up all that love from your daddy and everyone else? You had no idea what was going on?
Oh yeah, she is doing the Twiggy pose.
What the hell? Lady Dina, Miss Vivian didn't actually...
Camille, when did I say you could meet up with Hartman today?
I just wanted to make sure the sacrifice core is legit. I was worried Hartman might try to pull a fast one on us.
Really? So loyal. I thought you'd be more like the old days. Just a few words from Vivian, and you'd be plotting my demise. Just like
she doesn't trust her. Did you take the... But then... No, she came here to get the core, but now the core is not here.
This core
is not here.
It's fake.
Oh shit! No way! I got this straight from Hugo. It can't be fake.
Dina approaches Hartman and coldly inserts the core into an open wound on one of his... What? What? Dina approaches Hartman and coldly inserts the core into an open wound? So, okay, let me get this straight. She took the fake core and, like, shoved it.
The sacrifice core can max out the ether particles within human bodies in no time at all.
Damn, this...
You one crazy ass bitch! So, the real core.
Hugo did a Mockingbird.
Dina, you understand what the sacrifices are. And you know those who were blessed should not have to endure such horrors. Weren't you the one who decided if they'd be blessed or not? If it weren't for your tears, how would they have encountered such misfortune?
I thought we made it clear that she had no part to play in
It was
actually...
you who brought disaster on them. Landon just needed an excuse. He needed someone to blame. He'd treat living beings as mere subjects for his sacrifice experiments. Landon even went so far as to sacrifice you.
Shut up, shut up, shut up! Father did it for his great cause. Vivian, why do you always mess everything up for me? Everything! You did it before and now again! You just had to ruin my plan. I was so close to fulfilling Father's last wish.
Father, my father will hear about this. As Dina finishes her words, several explosions erupt, followed by tremors in the ground, signaling the rapid approach of the numeral ethereals. In a panic, Hartman rushes to the car he summoned, taking Camille and Dina with him. Oh. Okay. I was like, I wasn't about to use my ultimates on one person. So now I can use my ultimate.
Just get between me and Lord Phaeton.
Yay!
Stay away
1,
from Lord Phaeton!
3, 4.
There are so many.
Oh! I know, I remember.
It's ink.
Yep, this is where... Oh shit.
Yixuan Palace, good fortune, closed gate, safety.
What?
Yixuan?
An evil miasma gathers here.
A Kung Fu master with barely any arm muscle. Let's go.
If you wish to avoid disaster, then head southeast.
Look at those skinny ass arms. Jesus Christ.
Now.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hello. Oh! I'm sorry, Kung Fu trap music? Hey. God damn, she exploded him.
Finally, peace and quiet.
Oh, look, it's Oz, but...
You must be Belle, right?
Okay. Did you see the bird she had has a fucking eye on its torso region? Was the challenge shot really necessary? It was. It was heavily plot relevant that we saw a brief glimpse into how the Kung Fu Master's bahongas jiggle. That's relevant in every sense of the matter. Back to the bird. It had an eye on like this part. Kind of like the eyes on Bringer's hand.
Mayflower mentioned a special partner might need my help.
That's me!
I'm the 13th generation master of Yunquei Summit. You can call me Yixuan.
Oh wow, that's a long-running line of Kung Fu masters.
Mayflower passed along your info, and I was curious what kind of person you are, so I came to see.
A lot of ether aptitude, but I can barely fight for shit.
At first, I thought it might be a hassle, but your energy feels really calming. Quite nice, actually.
My energy.
So you're the investigator the mayor talked about.
With the necklace? Is it through her necklace? Doesn't Astro have one of those as well?
He also asked me to be your temporary teacher and offer you a bit of guidance. Unfortunately, this isn't the right time or place to talk.
Guidance in the art of jiggle. Her going like, you see this, you see this, you see yourself. It's more like, you know, we're gonna train you.
I have some investigation work to catch up on, and it seems you've got
flat
quite a lot on your hands.
cutting
Let's
board?
part ways for now. I'll find a good time to visit you soon.
Is this the only time she appears in the quest?
I'm so sorry, Lord Vathan. I'm just not feeling very well. I think I'll head back for now. I'll investigate the sacrifice core and reach out once I find something.
They just tease her for that one scene, bro.
Lord Vathan, are you going to rest now?
I'm not in a hurry to get back. You've been kind of off since we got out, and it's got me worried. If something's bugging you, just spill it if you want to. I'm a pretty good listener, you know.
I didn't mean to keep my past from you, Lord Vathan. When I was little, Landon adopted me and brought me to the Exaltists. There, I met Dina, who was so kind to me, treating me like a dear sister. She told me her father, Landon, was a great man who'd one day make everyone stop fearing the Hollows.
Yeah, you see, the thing is, their way is to turn everyone into Ethereal, so yeah, of course you won't be fearing it by then, because you have lost your humanity.
Dina helped Landon pick people for the blessing.
No.
And everyone in the Exaltists respected her greatly. Those who received the blessing would have a better ether aptitude, but things between us shifted when Landon asked me to step in for Dina. Landon told me I didn't only bring misfortune, and that if I listened to him, I could actually help people. After that, he'd take me to meet people, and if I shed tears, he'd give them a blessing medicine. Those who got the blessing could dodge calamities. At first, I was ecstatic, thinking I could help others. I shared my joy with Dina, but that was when she started to pull away from me.
Those that she has a premonition of, they give a pill to them.
Please tell me that wasn't the sacrifice serum Bringer had.
It was an early version of the sacrifice serum. Landon's medicine wasn't stable.
So it wasn't really saving them at all.
Who would have thought? Not me.
The medicine Landon developed could boost abilities quickly, but also sped up the development of ether corruption. Most people turned into ethereals, and a few became sacrifices, losing all human consciousness. The ethereals were killed while the sacrifices were given to the higher-ups of the Exaltists.
Yep.
The Exaltists wanted the sacrifices to hold human consciousness, so Landon's medicine was seen as a failure, and he gradually lost influence within the Exaltists. One day, I saw Dina, and tears streamed down my face. In a bid to save his reputation, Landon decided to let his own daughter receive the blessing. I had always thought that getting the blessing was a good thing, till I saw terror in Dina's eyes that day. That evening, I broke Landon's rules for the first time, and followed him out of the Exaltist's residence. I trailed him to the Hollow, where I witnessed someone who had been blessed becoming corrupted. In the end, that person became an ethereal. Then, without hesitation, Landon killed him.
Just a failed subject.
Before Landon returned, I went back to the residence and snuck into his study. And there, I uncovered the truths I just told you. And just a few days later, it was time for Dina to be blessed. I wanted to save her and stop anyone else from getting deceived.
Yet she hates you.
So, that day, I told everyone present that Landon should be the one to receive the blessing, not Dina. At first, Landon argued, and no one believed me, but in front of them all, I looked at him and let my tears fall. Lord Landon, please accept the blessing.
Vivian, you...
Why won't you accept the blessing? Were you lying to us?
I'm great for fools!
Should things not go according to plan, gun.
Jesus, there's children.
Dina, wake up! We have to go. Listen to me. Lord Landon's so-called blessing isn't...
Oh, Camille. Hey, way to go, Camille.
Father!
Camille.
No, I was just...
Vivian, was this
don't want to lose my father.
Oh, he went through his chest? Never mind.
He's my father. He's all I have. Stop being self-righteous, Vivian. You only ever bring misfortune.
You can't.
Tired of this shit!
She can't help that. It's not like she creates these accidents.
I never expected her to continue his research, or that Camille would stay. She's not a bad person. She's just someone searching for hope. I didn't just fail to save Dina. I trapped her. I see misfortune approaching, but I can never change its course or avoid the bad ending. Maybe I really am a bringer of misfortune.
Don't think like that, Vivian.
No way. You're not the one bringing bad luck. As for Dina and Camille, they know the truth. And they just made their choices. You need to believe in yourself. You're currently resolving the sacrifice crisis with your own effort. I remember you saying you really like yourself now. So what's changed?
Yes, that'll always be true. Thank you for listening to my story today. Maybe Dina and I were meant to meet today, so I could finally spill it all out. You truly are a wonderful listener.
Whenever you're feeling down, don't hesitate to come to me.
I will.
A few minutes later.
Earlier, Vivian exchanged information with an acquaintance in the auction house's lounge.
Yo, holy shit!
Shaw, I didn't expect you to be working
Shaw? What the fuck? She knows her too? It's the daily login girl. Hey. And one of our employees too.
I happened to bump into this guy, a blonde man wearing a hat, and I think he was checking some footage. Then he logged that footage into the tape he brought. Later, I found that part of the footage had been wiped.
Could it be Hugo? Thank you, Shaw. You were a big help.
So that's how you say your name. I never knew it until now.
All right, go ahead and do what you need to do. We'll catch up another time.
Once on a mission, we couldn't use communicators. So Hugo trained a few birds and put trackers on so we could communicate. But after that mission ended, we let them roam free. One of the birds flew near the auction venue on the day Hugo took the footage. Lord Phaethon, let's split up and search the area. Bird. You don't look like the type, that's for sure. Oh yes, that's definitely it. That wasn't too hard. Oh yeah, this must be it. Look at this fucking place. That's the one. It's all thanks to Lord Phaethon that we found them so quickly. Very repressed the videotape and you watched the recording. The content leaves you shocked. It's a conversation between Hugo and Camille. Oh.
If I'm not mistaken, you and Vivian share the same goal.
I just don't want Dina to reach a point of no return. The formula for the Landon serum was lost, but a batch survived.
Oh.
And Dina was able to develop a substance that can be used for mind control.
Oh no.
She's trying to combine the two to make sacrifices that would obey human commands.
No. Not taking over your father's work after he's passed away type.
If the dormant sacrifice and the remaining Landon serum are destroyed, we can put an end to this. Dina's concoction can't create sacrifices on its own.
And the sacrifice core?
That belongs to the creator, not her. I can't deny that the Exaltists and the creator are leading us in the right direction.
Is it though?
No. I find your protectiveness rather weird. As for the sacrifice core, I can only guarantee that it will not fall into her hands. As for how things will ultimately play out,
the creator will guide me.
Lycaon said there's something urgent he needs to discuss.
I apologize for disturbing you.
It's no problem.
We have just learned that the Ravenlock family will host a banquet tonight.
You want me to pose as this tycoon and use Burton to infiltrate the banquet?
Correct. And Hartman's study is also located within the venue.
What about me?
So, what should I do?
You can attend as her +1.
Hey, yo! +1? Lord Phaethon, please go with me. Just your presence will help me immensely.
Let's go together, yeah. Should we catch an instructional videotape on formal dinner etiquette together? I'll go over the key details for you as we watch the tape. Do we dress up in a proper outfit? Because like it's still a luxurious gathering, so don't make her go in a hoodie. Not really fit for the occasion, is it?
We both know what's what. So let's cut the small talk. I am also well aware of why Hartman, despite such a massive scandal, still remains in power.
Oh? Do tell.
Exaltists, blessing, sacrifice, Landon. Where would you like me to start?
How did you know that?
Don't be so tense.
Are we really just dressed in a hoodie?
Perhaps when we've had our fill, we'll remember where the sacrifice is hidden. I'm also looking forward to receiving a special dessert from you.
Of course. I wouldn't let such an important guest discuss matters on an empty stomach. As for dessert, I will prepare it myself, and I guarantee it will satisfy you.
Bird hurriedly leaves, and Vivian seems to breathe a sigh of relief. Belle, is your wardrobe just 10 identical fucking hoodies?
What did you mean by dessert just now? I couldn't really follow.
Hugo taught me that bringing up dessert in such situations is a way of telling the other party they need to offer more. Let's find Hartman steady when the banquet is at its busiest.
Alright, stick to the plan.
Alright, wherever you go, I'll follow, Lord Vathan.
I know you will. In accordance with the plan, you head deep into the manor after sneaking out of the banquet hall with Vivian. It doesn't take you long to reach Hartman's study, and with a gentle push, the door actually opened.
Isn't this going a bit too well?
Let's check Hartman's recent correspondences for clues. I still have concerns about the sacrifice core.
There's no footsteps when they come from outside. In a moment of panic, you hide behind the desk.
Esteemed guests, is the catering at the Ravenlock family banquet not to your satisfaction?
KFC man, what the fuck?
So much so that these two distinguished guests felt the need to come to my humble office to scavenge for food. Vivian, Phaethon, give Hugo my regards.
Tell him
I shall be taking the wealth and power of the Ravenlock family for myself.
No, you won't. Hammer raises his gun, aiming at Combs.
Oh.
My man is back from the dead. What a shocker, eh? Such a shocker.
Dear uncle, why must we be so distant with one another? You can just tell me what you want to say directly.
Hugo! Impossible!
You must know a Ravenlock will never stop until they get what they want. Did you really think I would be defeated so soon when I have yet to trample you into the dirt?
You only know how to resort to these petty tricks!
Well, petty tricks is very cool. Everybody, yo, calm yourselves. I get he's hot.
My dear uncle. Flashback. Faking my own death. Hope it's all worth the theatrics in the end. It was just to keep Hartman off my back, but maybe I went a little overboard. The manager must be pretty shaken up. I should apologize at some point.
You're late.
Spare me a moment to catch my breath, will you?
Wow, okay.
You're taking longer to rest than I expected.
Lycaon, you think too highly of my physical capabilities.
Is that a blood pact?
Thank you for your cooperation. I must say, if nothing else, at least your acting skills have improved. You should be happy. We pulled that off together with flawless teamwork and managed to fool everyone.
Drop your foolish facade.
I'm glad you still remember the code we set all those years ago. And thank you for ensuring your sleight of hand didn't deteriorate. Oh, right. I should also thank the blood bag hidden in my clothes and our other props. Do you remember when we last used this trick? It was probably ages ago.
But God, it looks convincing though, I'm not gonna lie.
Sometimes I really don't understand you. Have you never thought about what the consequences would be if I didn't understand your code? If I decided against helping you? Or if I just couldn't control my strength properly?
Damn.
You'd understand it. Of course. If things really did go awry, I had alternative plans.
Because he trusts you.
You wouldn't be so arrogant as to think I'd bet everything on you, would you?
You're insane.
Simply put, as things stand, whether as Hugo Vlad or as Mockingbird, I am doomed to die.
As another axe, right? Right?
I negotiated with Edmund and managed to obtain resources from Tepes for my future plans. I also confirmed what attitude they held toward your master, the Mayflower family. Meanwhile, I used my identity in Mockingbird to strike a deal with Hartman and gather information on their collaboration with the remnants of the Exaltists. That's where I got my intel on what Bringer left. Oh, by the way, the crime declaration letter that your dear mayor received, that was also sent by yours truly. He's probably figured that out by now, right? Though I'm not sure if he told you.
The mayor learned about the sacrifice attacks through his own means, but lacked an opportunity to take action. That warning letter was precisely what he needed.
Dang, 5-head move.
You left the sacrifice core to Hartman. That was intentional too, then?
Because it's fake.
Another crucial point. Vivian and Phaethon. I must sever any ties they have with me or Mockingbird. Although I feel bad for Phaethon about what happened, but it had to be done.
Those words you said back then were also...
I will bloody my hands. I will carry the weight of my sins. I will become the Abyss. Obviously, it was all an act. My acting has always been impeccable, as you know.
Damn right.
I want revenge on the Ravenlock family. I also promised Vivian that I would help her investigate the whole thing with the Exaltists. That's all.
You don't look too good. Is it your wounds?
No. This is the first problem I plan to resolve. Lycaon, do you have a place that is sufficiently discreet, quiet, and can take a lot of damage?
What the fuck's name?
Lycaon leads Hugo to a small warehouse and port outpost. Hugo looks quite pleased with the place. After scanning the area for a moment, he sits down on a chair, pulls out some rope, and ties himself up. What?
What exactly are you doing?
Don't look at me like that. If I didn't have to do this, I wouldn't.
Yeah, okay, I'm not gonna lie, this is kinda gay as fuck. Something, Hugo's into bondage.
TikTok,
something,
time to fuck.
Hartman recently obtained a bizarre substance, most likely from those crazy Exaltists. After use, it allows control of the victim's mind, to some extent. I deliberately allowed Hartman to put this drug in my cup to facilitate our previous collaboration.
No. Not you too. First there's that one scene with Vivian, and then oh god, every time if it's Yuri, it's doomed Yuri. If it's Yaoi, it's doomed Yaoi. After that, every time Hugo and Hartman met up, the latter would always add a small dose of and it was more than once. How much of it is in his system?
The good news is he gave me a very low dosage. The bad news is that currently there is no antidote.
Yo, I'm gonna crash the fuck up.
They will accumulate and erupt when my body reaches its limit. It may even break my mind. And that's exactly what's happening now. I need to endure those accumulated consequences. I've tied my limbs to prevent me from smashing this place or accidentally hurting myself.
Jesus. This is such a big death flag, like properly now.
I can't. Come find me here at the scheduled time.
Yeah, hear how much he's struggling right now. Fuck.
What if I want to stop you?
You know you won't succeed. You never have. And you never will.
Don't die, you stupid bastard.
After who knows how long, Hugo finally awakens. The ropes that bound him had come undone, though he didn't know when that had happened. Hugo checked himself over, thankfully he hadn't been injured himself. After some time, Hugo straightens out his attire and tidies himself up. Opens the warehouse door.
Is this because the side effects haven't worn off yet? Lycaon's late. I'm surprised. Or is something wrong with time itself?
Hugo.
Looks like someone's over there. Might as well go ask.
Hugo. Hey, what the hell? It's all your fault. Why were you born with those eyes? If it weren't for you, I wouldn't be in this mess. I had made it. I endured for so long. All those years of planning. I was so close. He'd already agreed. You. Go and beg him to reconsider for me, okay? Tell him you'll do anything. Tell him to take me back. No, he won't want to see you now. You can't go and see him. Mother. It's his memories.
It's all your fault. I wish I had never given birth to you!
The woman's face is distorted with hatred, as if the person before her is not her child, but an enemy who destroyed her future. She blames all her misfortune on the innocent child.
Everything will get better if you just die, right? If you die, he'll come back. We'll have another, more perfect child. One who will inherit the Ravenlock family bloodline. Then I'll be able to escape this pain. So, Hugo, for the sake of Mommy's happiness, just die, okay?
Oh, 16 bucks. She raises her hand to reveal a pair of scissors. The tip Yee. But that's the thing, she actually attempted that though. It's his memories. Fuck.
So, I wasn't awake yet after all.
That's because you don't want to wake up again.
Okay, you can't say it's your inner demon, but you use the model of the bank. Why?
Who are you?
I am you. Hidden deep within your heart. Your most true self. You want to kill her, don't you? Your so-called mother. Every time she beat you without reason. When she tried to gouge out your eyes. When she sold you into that hell. Laughing all the while. You wanted to be the one to end her life.
I hate her. I hate her because she doesn't deserve to be a mother. She did everything she could to try and get into the Ravenlock family. So she chose to blame me. Blame me for my heterochromia. Blame me for my very existence.
But why with the eyes?
But I won't kill her because I know it won't change anything. She was incapable of loving me. Just as she is incapable of loving herself.
Have you been brainwashed by that dog?
I've simply come to understand love or hate. I make my own choices.
Kill her. Only by killing her can you be truly free.
For a long time, I thought the same way. But now, well, I want to make a different choice.
This weak-minded thinking will only lead you to failure. Do you still not get it?
Will we even get an agent story? I swear they're setting this guy up to die.
I don't care about them. They don't even matter, at least not yet. Perhaps the person I hate the most, the one I truly cannot forgive, has never been someone else. And that means you. Correct. So, I forgive you. I forgive myself.
Yeah, on that point, Isaac, yes. Hugo's VA has been terribly impressive.
You'll regret this, fool. You will ultimately return here. To me.
After an intense bout of dizziness, Hugo awakens in a dark warehouse. The ropes that bound him had come undone at some point. Hugo takes a deep breath out, damn air, and stands up. He straightens out his attire and tidies himself up, and he opens the warehouse door.
I see. This is still an illusion.
Okay.
I wonder who's going to show up this time.
Brother! Hugo, let's play hide and seek.
Oh god, it's not even... It's a fucking teddy bear.
You're looking in the wrong place. Hey, Hugo, do you ever wonder why...
What?
Why I had to die?
Oh.
It was... because of me.
Hey, yacht selling in the background.
It was because of you. It's all your fault. If only you didn't exist.
Oh, not...
Oh.
Everyone blames him for his existence. Just like Vivian.
I was the only one who was ever nice to you, wasn't I? Then tell me, why do good people always suffer? Tell me, Hugo, why?
He doesn't have an answer.
Hugo, are you lost?
Whoa.
Go back the way you came. I left you a surprise there.
What a cruel bastard. That's expected of a disgusting bastard. Lady Serena was so nice to him, yet he... Curses and insults encircle Hugo, piercing his skin like frozen knives. The mockery and rage form a wave that crashes around him. Ain't no way I got fucking scared by MP3, bro. Yo.
I told you
Hugo, wake the fuck up.
Your half-sister. And the only child in the Ravenlock family. Who was kind to you. It was her kindness that led to her untimely death. It was my fault. I don't like the way you blame yourself. Because that means I'm to blame as well. And I don't think I did anything wrong. Your mother sold you to the Ravenlocks. And your father, he saw your talent and wanted to use you to push the other children into competing with each other.
My brothers and sisters wanted to get rid of me from the moment they first saw me.
And so, she was fated to die. They killed Serena, who was weaker, an easier target, and pinned everything on you.
So that's what happened.
Not only did Father not blame you for the incident, he praised you for it.
In this world, only the ruthless, cruel, and merciless can stand at the top.
Oh, you should have seen the expression on your face back then. Oh, crazed and manic with utmost delight.
I don't remember that.
Seemingly unsatisfied with his answer, the inner demon transforms into him again.
Here you go again. Trying to deny your desires deep down inside. You've always wondered, asking yourself why these evil people never got the punishment they deserved.
I find it hilariously ironic. Children who would murder their own kin for scraps of power dead at the hand of their uncle who followed their example. Is that not karma? It's like a curse, written into the Ravenlock family's genes.
Don't forget that the same blood flows through your veins.
As if to prove his words, his inner demon transforms into Hartman. Oh, shit.
That's right, my dear nephew. As long as you live, you'll never escape the mark of family. You are destined to one day become someone like me, like your father.
Oh, and it's back to bamboo mode.
Admit it. Deep within your heart lies a spark, yearning to ignite a raging inferno that will burn everything down. And I am that spark.
Intense battle is this. Hugo wakes in the dark. Are we... No. Oh no.
Never thought I'd be this genuinely thankful to see you.
Nope, that's not it.
Seeing you means this never-ending nightmare is finally over.
Nope, he's gonna twist his words. No. Let's keep this torture going. I figured it's gonna reference that moment. My eye and these legs, they were all your fault. You know, you are exactly like your father. No, don't make me hear it.
Like that.
Don't make me hear it from him. Yeah, but does it? It hurts, okay? Doesn't make it any easier.
You plotted to assassinate your own father, but he was too vigilant. And you failed. After almost being assassinated, your father was furious and locked everyone in the hall, but was unable to find the assassin.
And what a coincidence that a hollow disaster just occurred in the vicinity. So he used it to eliminate all the unfamiliar faces there, turning them into victims of the Hollow, an easy feat for the Ravenlock family. So, the one who killed innocents was my father, not me.
The only thing you care about is your revenge. How is that any different from your father?
Enough. I'm tired. I may hate him for betraying me, but he wouldn't say something like that. You aren't Lycaon. You're the other me, hidden deep within my heart.
Good that he knows.
I've been waiting for you, my dear.
ご飯にする？お風呂にする？それとも、
When you and Lycaon split, you didn't even try to clear up the misunderstanding. Sometimes, murder is what brings justice back into this world.
For that, I must stain these hands in blood.
That's the line from the trailer.
To slay the dragon, you must first become one with sharp claws, rending fangs, and strength enough to destroy anything. You know the truth better than anyone.
I wasn't responsible for Father's death. The true mastermind is my uncle, Hartman. His schemes to kill the head of the family were all so he could take control. Mockingbird was simply unlucky enough to get caught up in it. I refuse to be dragged down by pointless hatred any longer.
You yearn for your companion's understanding and trust. You are incapable of exploiting them for your own ends.
Because they matter to him. Jesus.
Let me show you what powers we can wield.
Nope. Are we gonna fight Shadow Hugo? Oh. We are. Oh yeah. Oh, it's... Oh.
Think about all
He's still in a trance.
you suffered. If you choose to forgive, you're betraying yourself. Know that.
Letting you consume me would be the real betrayal to myself.
That's right, Hugo. Tell him! One more. You got one more in you. Out. Okay, shit.
You're too scared to face your true self and what you truly desire.
Dude, what was that?
Prostrate yourself before the abyss.
Did he say prostate? Oh, prostrate, sorry. Shit. Prostrate, not prostate. Sorry.
For what it's worth, thank you. Don't be afraid. You and I are inseparable.
Okay,
You're part of me.
Let's forget I ever said that.
Just as I am part of you. So I won't fight you anymore. I won't hate myself anymore. Weakness, hatred, malice, strength, forgiveness, justice.
Oh, check. Hugo?
Hugo, it's time. Hugo.
God.
Did I scare you? I made it through. I won. No praise for me, my dearest partner.
Jesus. You're good now, right? You're good.
Ah, my former partner. You're still as punctual as ever.
Say something nice, Lycaon.
Are you sure you're fully recovered?
That's more like it.
How about we fight? And I'll show you how recovered I
No,
am.
dog, Hugo, no. Lycaon falls silent for a moment and eventually hands over a coin. No. Looking at the packaging, it's not a coin, but a familiar chocolate. Oh.
How thoughtful. I'm touched.
I'd rather you not starve to death. What exactly happened in the warehouse?
Just going a bit crazy from, you know what? If I had to put it into words, it would be like giving myself psychological therapy.
Seems you really have recovered.
Are you sure?
What you said about Mockingbird before, when you faked your death, was that part of the act?
Oh, you mean the part about how Mockingbird has never really changed anything or saved anyone.
Just as I said before, I never considered Mockingbird a failure.
And the people we helped remain destitute and suffering, willing to become slaves to those in power for scraps. But just as you said, even if what we did was childishly idealistic and flawed, as little as we actually achieved, even the slightest change is by no means meaningless. Nothing holds more value to me than Mockingbird. Such an opportunity. If all has gone to plan, the fish will have taken the bait already. Let's part ways here.
No. I'll go with you.
Very well. Whatever. Let's go. And don't slow me down.
I knew it was you who threw the sacrifice core up for auction. It was all him? Damn. He masterminded the whole thing. I've got something I've been keeping under wraps. Actually, I've teamed up with your beloved mayor. What? When it comes to stopping the Exaltists, the mayor and I are on the same wavelength, so we can totally collaborate. What you should be wondering is why he didn't clue you in on this. Oh.
A few moments later.
I'm sure you've heard about the missing workers from companies under the Ravenlock family too.
I love he flings his fedora off screen.
I know where they are.
Damn! Dude, he even kicks like fucking... Only these two can do the splits so well.
You're welcome.
Totalize, motherfucker! Hey.
There's more over there. Let's hurry.
It's different this time. Don't rush in. Let's listen in on what they're saying first.
The compensation you promised. It's all real, right? All we have to do is follow you into the hollow for some simple tasks, and you'll give us a huge sum of dennies.
Shut your trap. You keep yapping and asking questions. Why were you so eager to sign up for it?
Because I don't have a choice. My daughter was previously caught in the hollow disaster and suffered severe
They're
corruption.
taking advantage of these desperate
Treatment
people.
costs have completely drained our family's savings.
You'll get every denny you were promised.
No.
But before we start,
No.
you need to take this medicine first.
No. Do not. No.
This is good stuff, all right? It'll increase your ether aptitude.
You have to take it before we...
Yeah, Lycaon, please stop him.
Lycaon, what are you doing?
Rescuing those workers, of course. There's clearly something off about those pills. We can't let them take them.
Now is not the right time. As I said, we need more evidence to ensure the plan works.
But how?
And as I said many years ago, you can't exploit innocence to achieve your goal.
It's a little complicated, but simply put, these workers will be fine.
Did he switch the pills?
Yes, but actually no.
I trust you.
All right. That's the evidence. Now we can go and beat them into the ground as much as you want.
Don't forget, you owe me an explanation.
Who the hell are you?
Oh my god, NPC Lycaon.
Can't remember the last time we worked this well as a team. Your legs? How are they feeling?
I'm fine.
To be honest, I think I prefer the way you used to fight.
Lycaon?
God damn it! Who the hell are you? How dare you mess with the Ravenlock family!
Savor the name while you can, for it will soon cease to exist. Don't worry, Lycaon. I didn't hit them too hard, just enough to keep them quiet.
How's that? My acting's pretty good, right?
As always, a certain someone should take some lessons from you.
What?
I'll leave the rest to you then.
Okie dokie.
Nah, Hugo. Ha 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 ha. You son of a bitch.
That worker just now was actually an informant of mine. The pills were swapped out with vitamin tablets.
The reason you decided to lock yourself in a room and endure the effects of the drug, it was also to collect data on this drug in order to create an antidote, correct?
It seems you're not completely beyond
Okay, so they won't die.
Why did you never tell me any of this back then?
The truth is, I heard everything. That entire conversation between you and Jack.
If this antidote works, they can save people like Aramasa.
Before he passed away in that small attic.
Oh, he was there.
When Jack called you aside and gave you those warnings.
When he told me you might go down the wrong path?
That's right.
Jack, he...
It's all in the past. You don't need to explain anything to me. Enough. We should get going. If we're going to reminisce over the past, we should find a more suitable location. Lycaon, that incident back then. I didn't do it.
Nothing like a good adrenaline-fueled fight and then seeing the nighttime city lights by the pier. So gay, bro.
It was a scheme Hartman devised to take over the family. I did indeed attack my father, and I thought he was dead. But he wasn't. I couldn't kill him. Even now, I still think they deserve death. But I no longer care to personally deliver that fate.
I'll be honest, they're really treating us with a lot of CGs, this act.
I know we may never agree on that point, Lycaon. As long as I know I will never become like my father, that is enough for me.
You've changed. But I think that might be a good thing.
Don't patronize me. You've changed a lot too, compared to before. I will walk the path I believe is right. Even if I must tread over thorns and through the mud. But I will also allow you to walk your own path. Lycaon.
Should I say thank you?
You're welcome. Come to think of it, we haven't talked about your legs and eye.
Why do I have like, oh god. I swear, I have this dreading feeling. A lot of the times you see all these characters like finally make up and reminisce about the past. I mean, something very bad is gonna happen or one of them's going to die.
It was just an accident. Not your fault. I'm doing well now. I hope you are too. Perhaps I should be the one apologizing. I misjudged you.
Just as I said before, I am the only one who can kill me or save me.
I'm glad you think that way.
Let's go. I still have one last thing to do. To witness the end of Ravenlock.
End of flashback.
As Hugo recounts the process of gathering evidence, Hartman, unable to listen any longer, slams the table in anger. Okay, we're back to present.
You really think you can take my place if I die? Never, you filthy bastard! Your little tricks mean nothing. As long as the Ravenlock family stands, I can still get back on my feet.
You still don't get it, do you?
Damn. Ominous ballpoint pen.
Why don't you take a look at this, Uncle?
On behalf of Tepes, I'd like to clarify that we had no involvement in the Ravenlock.
Shit, right, this thing he recorded, huh? Leaked it anonymously and the news is now covering it.
Tepes is officially terminating all partnerships with the Ravenlock family.
Oh, Mr. Edmund.
We will have no further
This Edmund.
with them.
Are you crazy? What the hell do you get out of ruining the Ravenlocks?
Allow me to reintroduce myself. I'm the name people whisper about. The one who robs the rich and gives to the poor. I'm the master con artist who can fool anyone, anytime. I'm the leader of Mockingbird. The one who turns every headline into my own stage. I have friends who'd catch me if I fall, partners who'd shed tears for me, and allies who always have my back. I am Hugo Vlad. You're the one who needs the Ravenlock name. I never did.
You ungrateful bastard! You should have never been born.
You flatter me. Same goes for you.
The same angle, the same shots. And he's powerless to do anything. What does he have to do, you know? They've lost everything.
You've done well, Vivian.
You had better give me an explanation.
And here I thought this would be a touching reunion. What's with all the anger?
What the hell? I've never seen that before.
I mourned your death.
Listen, Vivian. I don't want you or the people you cherish to get caught up in danger because of me. I've always been selfish, so I don't hesitate to use you all as variables in my plans. But it is because I am selfish that I also don't want my failures to affect my treasured companions. If you were in the same position. Belle, I'm sorry for the whole act where I threatened you. It was the only way for Hartman to drop his guard against you and leave you be. I, Hugo Vlad, am forever indebted to you.
So, Lycaon, you knew about Hugo's plan to fake his death?
I was simply playing along. After all, I could not determine whether Hugo's plan would pose a threat to you. You are a student of the mayor's late friend, and I am obligated to protect you.
I learned from Camille that Dina intends to embed the sacrifice core into the sacrifice. Apparently, it will make the sacrifice much stronger. Dina's concoction can control people's minds. If a person takes the pill and is injected with the serum Landon left behind, the sacrifice would be under its creator's control.
Hartman's sacrifice core is a fake. We don't know where the real one's gone.
The real core has always been here.
What?
Do you remember when I suggested you give that collectible to our dear proxy?
Oh, what? Yo, this shit's... My brain cannot keep up with your fucking twists. Wow. Oh. It's still so pretty, though.
I'll take your surprised expressions as a compliment for my little trick. I will hand over this core to the mayor as agreed, since he fulfilled his promise to protect Vivian and the manager while I was pretending to be dead.
All we have to do now is stop Dina from using innocent people to make more sacrifices.
Yes, and we need to destroy the last batch of Landon's serum.
Should we not just destroy the gem, though? It's like Vivian said, if this thing is so fucking dangerous, maybe the mayor has a specific tool that can be used to destroy the crystal. I mean, either way, the best thing to do with it is to blow that shit to smithereens. I'm ready. There it is. Dear managers, you're here. Once you're both ready, let's head into the hollow. Is it a full team? Lycaon, Vivian, and Hugo. Yeah. Come on. Dream team.
Landon's stash should be somewhere.
It is! Oh shit, there's the parasite enemies. Mockingbird!
We need to take care of the guard first. Some is stored in this warehouse.
Sorry, that was too dopamine inducing sometimes.
Let order and madness dance.
Oh!
More of Landon's serum survives than expected. Fortunately, since they're still here, it means Dina hasn't executed the final step of her plan.
How about we split up? Hugo and Lycaon will destroy what remains of the substance around here, and Vivian and I will go search elsewhere.
Very well. Let's go with your plan. But be careful if you encounter Dina and her people.
But then again, Dina's also lost her nutters, so...
And perhaps the other manager could use Eos to guide us.
Hey, you guys get the old school treatment. God damn.
Greater power means more responsibility.
Ooh, what's that in Spider-Man? As they talk, Vivian stands behind them and suddenly sheds tears. No. Oh! Vivian recalls the tears she's... Wait, and who? Who? She's already shed tears for us, so it can't be... Belle.
This is the future I saw.
Oh no, wait, it is the same. Vivian closes her eyes. No. No, Vivian. No. You don't have to resort to that. Put that fucking shit down, please.
I'm sorry.
No.
This time, I will make sure the future I saw does not come to pass.
Not like this, please.
I don't want to bring you misfortune.
But this isn't how you fucking...
That's all I wish for.
Vivian, why? After contacting Hugo and Lycaon, they quickly arrive. You eventually decide to have them first take the civilians to a safe place, while Vivian and you continue to search for any overlooked serum of victims. Shortly after they leave, a familiar voice comes.
It must have been tough for you to find this place.
Jesus.
If you had stayed out of it, I wouldn't be so eager to get rid of you. What are a few sacrifices in comparison to the completion of Father's grand ambition? Dina, you deceived those people. They didn't come willingly to you. You tricked them, just like Landon did back then. Deceived? Father gave hope to those who had everything taken from them by the Hollows.
Yeah, but turning them into monsters? What?
You once rejoiced at the hope Father offered you, too.
And then she saw what he was really doing.
It was Father who gave you. How did you feel when that person looked at you with adoration and gratefulness?
That's because they don't know he was going to kill them.
Not everyone wants to live in false hope, Dina. You and Landon have done was never about giving people hope, but exploiting it. Stop lying to yourself. Deep down, you know what Landon did was cruel. When Landon wanted to inject you with the serum, the fear in your face was as plain as day. That is merely the necessary sacrifice to accomplish a greater goal.
Oh, God.
No one deserves to be a sacrifice.
Sometimes I can never get the reasonings behind these villains.
Camille, release the failed subjects.
Lady Dina.
Camille, are you going to do what you did before? You keep saying you'll follow the Creator, but it's all lies.
Lady Dina, the Hollows took my family from me. I understand that there's no way to get back what I've lost.
Yeah, even Camille.
It was Lord Landon who told me that the Creator would guide me. I watched you grow up, and I know that you've always looked up to your father. He gives you hope, and I destroyed that hope with my own hands. I know the pain of loss, so I've always felt guilty. I want to atone for the hope I destroyed. I don't want to ruin more lives, and I don't want to continue watching you destroy yourself. Vivian is right. Not everyone wants to live in false hope. Please, stop.
Camille, are you abandoning me too?
I just don't want to see you go past
she doesn't have the best conscience because she still wants to follow the Creator to some extent, but it's still better than you.
Where are you going, Camille?
I made a deal with Hugo and the mayor. If someone needs to take the fall for this,
what?
Let it be me. I've been forcing Landon's only daughter, Dina, to research how to create sacrifices. I colluded with the Ravenlock family for my own gain. Everything Dina did was under duress.
Is she gonna be the boss?
No! I refuse, Camille! I refuse to accept this!
Dina, I'm going to dispose of those failed subjects.
I won't allow it! You'll die! I won't allow it! You can't leave me. I command you! You've always followed my orders, and you will follow them now!
It wasn't your orders that I've been following. My younger sister, who was stolen from me by the Hollows, also had such beautiful red hair. You still have so long, so much time. You'll make friends, find people who love you, and make many beautiful memories.
That's not what I want! Camille, you're not allowed to die! I won't allow it! I won't allow it!
Goodbye, Dina. And I'm sorry, Vivian.
Whoa.
I'll leave the rest to you.
Camille resolutely walks towards the fissure as Dina stares after her disappearing figure. After a moment, she also walks forward. Vivian is about to stop her, but Dina uses the controls to open a container door. The heroes surge out, blocking the path. Wait, so they both went there? Oh, fucking god. Is this where it did? Okay, yeah. Now we're at the butcher's. Oh. Oh.
Are you satisfied now, Vivian?
Oh god, if she's dead already. No, she's gonna become the boss. She's gonna become the boss. Oh, then that means Camille's. It was a waste. She sacrificed herself for nothing. Dude.
I wish you had never come into my life.
You should have closed the portal when you entered then, Camille.
At first, when Father brought you home, I was happy. He told me to take good care of you. That you were my first friend. I was also so happy the first time you took my place in helping Father select a person to receive the blessing, because it meant you were different from all those other people. You could stay with me. But soon, I grew jealous. You took the attention that should have belonged to me. You even took Father's love from me. It's only because of my ability that Landon... I know, but... Vivian, jealousy is something you cannot control. Of course. The same goes for fear and hatred. You knew everything about what happened back then, so... Why are you still defending Landon? 'Cause it's the only thing that makes me more special than you, no?
Bruh.
The only purpose I had was my father and the Exaltists. I've never been taught anything else, Vivian. In the end, you took even that from me and completely destroyed it. Everything Camille did was so you could live on.
It's gonna be meaningless, isn't it?
Let's leave the Hollow together. There are so many amazing places in New Eridu. This time, I'll take care of you. I can't forgive you. And I don't want to forgive you.
Oh, fuck. That was pointless. That was completely pointless. She died for nothing.
I don't want to hate myself. So I can only hate you for killing my father. And hate Camille for leaving me.
And this will somehow make you feel better?
Vivian, I will keep hating you. I will take all
what
who
the
are
hell
precious
is this?
to you.
What the hell? What is this trans... What the... What am I seeing?
I will also hate Camille. So I won't do as she wished and start a new life.
Yeah, just by completely dishonoring her wishes. To wish you well, by the way. And she's gonna be the reason Vivian is gonna use the serum. Ah!
Lord Phaethon,
I hate this
please
so
do not
much.
interfere. She was my first friend. I'm going to bid her farewell. Dina, soon pain will be over.
What
Lord
the
Phaethon,
fuck?
don't come any closer.
How did she even turn into something like this?
What the hell is even that?
Wait, hang on.
Notice me.
Sorry, I know I should not be vibing, but where did these drill hands even come from? I mean,
bruh, chill.
boob lasers, bro. Sorry. These transformations are really fucking weird sometimes. Why does she get like 2 extra limbs and shit? You know what? Oh, she's crying from one eye only.
What happened? What the?
What?
Vivian! Belle, don't come near me. This is my own choice.
No.
I will change the fate I saw. Vivian! I just want you to remember me when I looked my best.
Also, how can you just skip that?
Vivian!
Vivian, your body.
I'm sorry you had to see me like this, but I don't want to be the one that only brings misfortune anymore. No, please.
Oh, her eyes.
It's so warm, and the night is beautiful.
Vivian.
Whoa.
It can't end like this.
What? I'm sorry? Oh, that's some fucking plot armor, ain't it? Oh. Okay. We can do that. Huh. I'm not gonna lie. That kind of undercuts the whole thing. It's not like a big gripe or anything, but I don't think they should just skipped over the entire thing. I don't know why why did they skip over the cutscene? Saving budget? Oh, come on. It didn't even last enough for me to stay sad. That's the thing. Hugo went through all that to make the antidote anyway, so Hugo's good too. It feels as if you had a long dream where you saw your teacher again with her familiar smile, but soon the environment and your teacher both dissolve into the water. Like behind a misty curtain, blurring then vanishing.
Belle, you're scaring me. Belle, I'm so glad you're awake.
What happened? I remember Vivian and I... Wait, where's Vivian? She injected herself with Landon's serum.
You just gave her huggies. Yay!
Hugo and Lycaon brought you out of the hollow.
You gave her huggies.
You were in a coma.
She's like fine now, and she didn't
I'm so glad you're
die,
safe.
I guess. Like, okay, I don't mind if no one died, but it's just that last part was wrapped up a bit. Like, it didn't even give you time to feel. At least for me. It was over a bit too fast. Like, first they skipped the whole injection thing by just playing PNGs. Mahalia, what are you gonna have the balls to do with Himiko again?
So Vivian used the serum on herself to defeat the ethereals. I saw the crystallization process starting to occur. And then I can't describe it. But I think I saw something. At the time, all I was thinking about was wanting to remove the crystals from Vivian.
Right, which triggered another power within us that seemingly purified the etheric corruption.
Hugo and Vivian said they'll come over tomorrow, so we'll discuss everything then.
The following day.
Lord Phaethon! How are you feeling? No headaches? Leg pains? Heart palpitations? Loss of appetite?
You are fine.
Vivian?
Yeah, so
so worried.
you were rid of the corruption. You were cured because I'm guessing the antidote was a success.
Lord Phaethon, I'm so glad you're okay. What happened this time was all my
Yes,
fault.
Vivian, that was really foolish.
You only became an ethereal to defeat Dina. If it weren't for you, neither of us would have made it out alive.
Allow me to explain. Based on the results, Miss Vivian indeed shows mild corruption sequela. But if the crystallization process had already started, the lingering effects should be far more severe. To be precise, If the process had already reached the point of mass surface crystallization, it should have taken no time at all to become an ethereal. So, the mayor theorizes that it was the etheric energy within Master Proxy's body that affected Vivian's condition and the surrounding etheric particles, causing Vivian's corruption to recede. Essentially, corruption is a reaction between the etheric particles inside the body and in the surrounding environment. Therefore, it's not necessarily irreversible, just that currently our mainstream method of defense is prevention.
How come I didn't know I had this ability? How's it even possible for me to influence other people's etheric particles? That makes it sound like I can manipulate etheric energy at will.
Master Proxy, you are special. This is a gift your teacher left you.
This has to do with our teacher. Literally nullifying etheric matter is kind of a big deal. You guys should probably keep this under wraps, yeah? Because like, people would kidnap you and experiment on you and try to make cures out of you.
However, Miss Yixuan might be able to answer some of your questions. She will visit you sometime soon. So please feel free to ask her any questions you may have. The mayor has asked me to give everyone his most sincere gratitude. Unfortunately, the mayor could not come personally, but has promised everyone a favor. Provided it's within his means, he will offer his unconditional assistance once.
Mayor's still a good
There is no time limit on this favor.
Sure.
Unconditional, What if I wanted his position as mayor?
If that is what you desire, then the mayor and his subordinates will be first in line to vote for you in the next election. As for the other votes, you'll have to work for them on your own. But should you assume office, I hope you take full responsibility for handling all day-to-day matters and lead by example.
Hey, Hugo for mayor.
By sheer happenstance, the mayor has provided you with a copy of his current assignment, the City Waste Sorting and Processing proposal.
Old fox.
Well, can I request Lord Phaethon's?
The mayor imagined you might ask. I have prepared all the necessary documents, and the ceremony expenses will be covered by the mayor as a gift. As long as Master Proxy agrees, we can sign and process the documents immediately.
Ceremony? Fuck's she asking? My hand in marriage?
But this matter requires mutual consent and cannot involve coercion, confinement, or one party's lack of consciousness.
Stop! I would never do that to Lord Phaethon! At least not today.
Wait, so doesn't this literally make her our fiancé? Because like, not today. So that's the literal definition of fiancés, right? Okay, we have a fiancé now, guys.
Crazy, though.
Belle, are you feeling alright? Like I said, you could control either particles, and it was a gift from our teacher. I keep thinking about it, and that Miss Yixuan, we should go investigate her. Well, let's not talk about that for now. They just started to feel better, and you should get some rest. I'll be here whatever happens in the future. So I guess with wise MCs, it's Belle that gets the shorthand, and doesn't really have their abilities shown off yet. Your thoughts are all jumbled together, and your mind feels heavier and heavier. You drift off without noticing it. Okay, and that's the main story. Well, someone calling herself Yixuan is waiting for you. She starts one of those masters. Yes, we just had this conversation, Wise. Where did you hit your head?
I did not expect that such a spiritual entity would exist here. It appears this street is a geomantic gem.
A what?
His name is Howell, and I guess you could say he's a neighbor of mine.
I was simply a bit surprised. It's rare to find such an intelligent individual of this breed.
Don't underestimate huskies.
Since you're back, let's discuss our partnership.
Yes. Yixuan gently pets Hal's head, stuffs a few pennies into his money pouch, and then returns to the video store.
Nice job. Good air circulation, excellent layout. Very suitable for a business. Your bangbu here are also very energetic. It seems your fortune is good when it comes to wealth.
You're goddamn right.
Now that both of you are present, allow me to reintroduce myself.
Titty Kung Fu Master. Not what I'm called!
A mystic from Yunquay Summit.
I would know that.
What's Yixuan Summit?
Just an ordinary sect of the mystic arts.
I hope this China arc is good. More based, referencing Hong Kong. 90s Hong Kong.
Currently, I'm affiliated with the Hollow Investigative Association. Right now, however, I'm here to discuss a partnership in the name of the Mayflowers. You previously underwent an implant surgery. After recent adjustments, abnormalities occurred. These abnormalities bear resemblance to the craft practiced by us at Yixuan Summit.
It does?
If you are willing, I can teach you how to better control your abilities. Mayflower will have you join me for some investigations. Looking at my divination results, this will be a complicated and very likely dangerous matter.
What's happening here? Shifu.
Please, help me check my fortune!
Oh.
Here's my palm. Look, doesn't this thick wealth line mean I'm about to strike it rich?
I've looked it over, and your fortune is decent.
Huh? You barely looked at it, and you're already done?
You have good fortune. What? You don't believe me?
I do. Thank you so much.
Can you read my fortune every time I need to do a poll session?
I didn't expect so many people to come seeking my divination services. Don't worry. I need no more than a simple spell to solve this matter.
Facing the crowd, Yixuan remains calm and composed and says,
Fortune-telling services is 10,000 dennies per session.
An instant. She's got some humor in her.
It seems the banish wealth and desire spell is still effective.
Oh, this place.
Yes, this... this is the one.
It seems like it's close.
Seems it's closed. Another wasted trip.
Not necessarily. 1 second, please.
Yixuan walks up to the door gently, knocks 3 times in rhythm, and then slips a note through the door. A moment later, someone coughs and cracks open the door, passing something to Yixuan.
The boss prefers to do business with people they know. They like their peace and quiet, so they rarely open for customers. I'm an old acquaintance and just wanted to retrieve something.
What a strange business.
What a strange private business. Shifu, what exactly are you retrieving?
Just some things needed for our future investigations. You'll know in time.
Is that so?
Since we've already obtained what we came for, let's part ways here. There will be plenty of time in the future. We will certainly meet again.
And there we have it. Season 1 is officially over. After 8 action-packed patches. Overall, this entire season's, sometimes it has its downs, but I've mostly really enjoyed the storytelling of Zenless. There's the occasional misses, but I did like it. Honestly, I really enjoyed pretty much everything from the prelude act to Act 3. Act 4 was also really fun. The actual Season 1 finale, that was really cool as well, although they did kind of rush it slightly, right when they decided to start scrapping the TV mode, so I know they didn't really have much of the time to just for like durations and stuff. That's completely fine. That finale was still very enjoyable with the whole bringer thing. About the epilogue, part A was really good, you know, introducing us to the whole dynamic between the Mockingbirds and Lycaon and all that. I mean, this epilogue is setting up everything we'll expect for Season 2. I think it did a good job in that. Story-wise, Act A was strong, and Act B, which we just did, I think was well as well for the first 2/3 of the quest. Towards the end, I think it's just really towards the end that things did fall off a bit, in my opinion, personally, because it felt a bit more rushed than I would have liked it. The whole Camille sacrificing herself and then that one being pointless, and it ends up Dina turns herself into an ethereal anyway. I don't know, I think that one is a bit weak as well. It felt a bit to me. I'm going to assume they might have had to rush this because of their allocating for Season 2. The whole Vivian death bait one, the cutscene, same issue I mentioned when we first watched it. I think it would have been just a bit better if they let it drag on, let it really sink in. But they just rushed to the, oh, you know, don't worry, your character is not dead. She's fine. Belle's got just crazy powers now. Overall, good rating. Just at the end, could have done a bit better, in my opinion. Overall thoughts for season 1? I think very good. Definitely deserves all the good reception. Hope it holds up just as well as we march into season 2. Do enjoy the rest of your day. Bye bye.